So recently I went to Yellowstone. If you've never been to Yellowstone, I strongly recommend that you go. It has a little bit of everything from the wildlife to the scenery. It looks like something out of a book. But more than anything, what I want to talk about is it was extremely hard for me to leave work. If you know me, I work 24/7. I'm always on the grind. I'm always on the go. Recently, I said I wouldn't work on Sundays. I tried not to work on Sundays as hard as I can. But one of the biggest things that I thought about is I saw like how much of a good time my daughters had. And one of the biggest things that I think of is I grew up with two hardworking parents. Both my mom and dad were never home because they're always working. And I'm super grateful for them because they gave us everything and they raised 9 kids. And I think if you grew up probably the same way that I did, is you didn't see it that way. When you're growing up, you just think, oh, my parents are always at work, but you don't understand why. And now that I'm a parent, I understand why and I can see why. But I also see the flip side of it as a kid, not spending that quality time with your parents. And I believe that all of us, we always want to give our kids the most. We want to give them everything we didn't have. And for me, I don't want to just give them, let's say like a home, or give them the financial, or get them tangible items. I want to give them time. And I think time is the one thing we don't ever get back. And while I'm still healthy, where I can still run and jump and do all these things with them, for me, it's a really big, important thing. And I'll be the first one to say it. I've been lagging. I think I've been so focused on growing the company, growing the team, building and doing all these things that sometimes you forget. Sometimes you have to take a minute to pause and take a minute to think, like, how much time have I really spent with them? And especially right now, it's summertime. One of my goals this summer is to take each and every single one of them separately. It's cool to spend the full family time, but I want to spend individual time with each one of my daughters because I feel like that's some dad bonding time that you get to spend on a one-on-one, because each one of them is different. They all have their own personality, and I want to do things that they like individually. So if you're a parent, after you watch this video, I recommend that you sit down and think about it. You don't need to sit there and ponder for 30 minutes. Think about it for at least 5 or 10. Have you really spent the most time you can with your kids, and what are you doing this summer?